Hi, my name is Neil Scroxton and today we're going to talk about free feasibility studies. As we move through this coming economic crisis, there's going to be a lot of pressure from clients and particularly developers to do free feasibility work. Now, I don't have a massive problem with free feasibility work. It's something that has become part and parcel of architecture. The problem is, in the world that we're going to find ourselves over the next few months, everybody is going to be under great pressure to keep cash going, to keep cash flow going and to keep their offices running. And if the architectural world continues with too much free feasibility work, what we're going to find ourselves with is very busy people with no income coming in. And that's not good for anybody. If I take our practice, for example, we have seen a big drop-off in inquiries over the past few months because of the COVID-19 crisis. And what that means is if we have clients and customers coming to us, particularly new customers that we've never worked with before, asking for free feasibility work, normally for us to try and prove that we're capable of the job, essentially we're not going to be able to prioritise those jobs. We're not going to be able to put them at the front of the queue. We're going to have to make sure that we put the paying customers at the front of the queue. The other issue that you have when you're looking at free feasibility work is if you're not paying for it, somebody's not going to spend the right amount of time getting the most for you out of the project. These little studies that get done end up forming the basis of huge investments, and to do that for nothing makes absolutely no sense. You want to make sure that you spend a little bit of money now to make sure you don't make a big mistake in the future. So free feasibility work, I can see the allure, I can see the reason why people think it's a good idea. If I don't invest anything in this project, then if it doesn't go ahead, I'm not gonna lose. But in the same sense, if you don't make sure you've got the right person putting the right effort in, you could be throwing away decent investments just by not paying a couple of £100 to get a good job done in the first instance to make sure that project is right for you. I also think if young developers can learn to appraise a site quickly themselves, and by appraise I don't mean go to a full-scale design, but notice the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities and the threats of a site, and get an understanding of what that local authority is going to accept from a density point of view for units. That is essentially what's happening in these free feasibility studies. The only difference is that you might get a sketch that goes with it. But that is enough for you to make those initial decisions. And once you've pushed through these opportunities and discounted sort of 10, 15 on your own, and found that one that is worthwhile spending a couple of £100, taking it to the next level, that's when you're going to get so much more bang for your buck. That's when you're going to be able to really push it a little bit harder, make sure that you're getting the most out of that site, and make sure that your investment is stacking up fantastically before you push the button and move forward. And that is worth a few £100 to get that expert advice and to get that real laser attention on your project. So my name is Neil Scroxton. I'm the Managing Director of Scroxton & Partners. We're planners, architects and construction managers. This has been a little chat on free feasibility and on why I think you need to be a bit careful with asking for free feasibility studies as we move out of this crisis. As always, if you have any comments, please drop them in the box below. Let me know if there's anything that we're doing well or if there's anything that we could do better. Also let me know if there's any topics that you'd like me to discuss. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and tick the little bell next to it so that you're updated as and when we're putting out new content. For those of you that have watched regularly, you can see that we're now filming in the office again, which is great because we can be a little bit more professional, I can get more done, and I've got my team back helping me. So once again, I'm Neil Scroxton and this has been Free Feasibility Studies. Thank you.